Hi guys, my name is Kudo. I'm the host of the PlayStation Point. Today with me is Sick Tyler, and Armando was only a guest for reasons. So whenever he returns, it'll probably be in like half a year or a year, probably. Because he got a new job.
He gets the PlayStation 4 Pro.
I mean, his new job is like all over the place. Because he just joined. So I don't expect to hear from him much, except big tweeting about things, which he's already doing already. So, yeah, we'll see if he's back. Maybe we could have, like, Noah on it, even though he's mainly on Nintendo Unleashed.
Yeah, he does have a PlayStation, at the very least.
Okay, so we'll start with a game announcement. Hyper Dimensional Neptunia, or Neptune, if you want to call it that, will be released February 9th in Japan on PlayStation 4. So, the NES America no longer does localization for that game series. I think the main publisher finally made an English branch, and they should be doing the localization. So we should be getting it here in the States. If you don't know what the Neptunia series is, it's about 4 game goddesses, and it's sort of poking at the video game world. So each goddess has, like, their own planet. So, like, one of them is, like, not Samsung's. No, it's Sega's, like, system. There's PlayStation, there's Nintendo, and then there's Xbox. Kinda.
Yeah. As someone who has a friend that's, like, a huge, devout fan of the Hyper Dimension series, it's always interesting when he's just like, oh yeah, this is my favorite character, and it's just like, okay.
I love NIS's, like, character. Her name is Nisa-chan, and, like, she's just awesome. She's like a pretty and Laurel mixed together, but then she has, like, Fawn's, like, justice attitude, and it's just hilarious.
Right.
So, it's a pretty good game series if you can get past the first game's gameplay. God, it's awful. I will not deny that. And moving on, we have Square Enix news. So you know Final Fantasy 15 that everyone cares so much about? It's getting online multiplayer. So you don't have to be a lonely game player to Final Fantasy 15.
It also just recently went gold, so...
What does gold mean exactly? Because I wasn't sure.
The release, the version that is going to be put on retail discs has been sent to the distributor.
Oh.
So that means that the final version of the game has been sent to distributors, and they're making physical copies of the game right now.
Time to get the booze out to celebrate.
Fuck. I'm too sick for laughing.
Well, okay, so you know how we have Kingdom Hearts 3? Well, you know what Square Enix said, dude, that'd be a great idea? Is that we're gonna put Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 remix on PlayStation 4. You hadn't bought the fucking remixes already, like, pretty much in HD, and I was like, the fuck, I already bought 1.5.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting to see how this pans out, but, you know, Kingdom Hearts fans are always insatiably dying for a new game in the series, so they'll buy just about everything.
I mean, if it funds Kingdom Hearts 3, I guess it's okay. I just want the fucking game.
Yeah.
Give me the fucking game. I waited so long for it.
It seems like they're using the hype of Kingdom Hearts 3 to be like, all right, buy these games that we haven't worked on in like 10 years.
You know, like, the hype's not going to live up to it. You know that.
You say that, but I guarantee you that Kingdom Hearts fans are not going to give a shit, and they're still going to call it the best in the series.
Okay.
I'm going to go on the record because I'm sick and I don't know any better. I don't like Kingdom Hearts. Send all your hate mail to tyler@blazekick.com. Be sure to dislike all my videos.
Why do you do this to yourself?
I don't fucking care, honestly. I'm high on NyQuil and drinking coffee to stay awake. It's like not a good concoction. Look, Kingdom Hearts is a good ARPG. It's just really fucking stupid how much the community has clinged on to just about every game in the franchise. They'll find ways to defend 358 in 2 days, or whatever the fuck the name is called. They found a way to defend Dream Drop Distance, which is just some weird gimmicky Kingdom Hearts game that uses 3D and fucking motion controls in order to play. It's like, alright, I get it. Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 are great, but every other game around it is fucking shit, except for Birth by Sleep. So please, like, Kingdom Hearts 3 better not suck, because if I play Kingdom Hearts 3 at some point and it's garbage and I keep hearing that it's the best game ever, I'm going to fucking burn those discs, like, in a fire. And I'm going to film it and put it on Blaze Kick.
Oh god, you might have just made this podcast very interesting for viewers.
Yeah. Please make this viral, send it to all your friends who are Kingdom Hearts fans, put it on our Kingdom Hearts.
Well, at least Akiba's Beat has a release date of next year in America and Europe in the first quarter of 2017. That's all they said for some reason, so I guess they're not concrete, but that's their goal, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited for Hot Shots Golf whenever that comes out here.
Well, what about, Fortune Street?
Oh yeah, of course. Definitely.
So we can ruin friendships.
Yeah. No, I like Fortune Street a lot more than Monopoly. Honestly, it's a lot more fun.
It's way more random with the stocks.
Yeah, I like the idea of adding a stock market into games, so. And speaking of which, that's like the only Meat Plaza game I bought is the fucking stock market game. And I say bought, but in actuality, I just got it for free, so.
Well, there's another game that's coming out actually at the end of this month. It is Steins Gate 0. So if you guys don't know what Steins Gate is, it's actually a visual novel time traveling visual novel. So despite what some people may say about sci-fi, this one is actually very well researched. In fact, like, the time machine that they built is actually kind of legit. Like, no joke. Like, out of all the things of sci-fi anime to come out, that's actually kind of legit. So Steins Gate is, like, really well done, and I just think that everyone should go play it. It's on Steam. You can get on PS4, PS3. No, you can get on PS3 and PS Vita. I think it's PS4 in Japan.
Yeah.
Because if you got Steins Gate 0 pre-ordered. For some reason, P-Cube did not do that. For some reason, I don't know why. Fuck them for not doing that. But if you can't have a game system, there is an anime. The anime is actually a very well done adaptation. Granted, the game just is better because more details, but if you can't really afford systems, what can you do?
Yeah. So
Steins Gate 0 is a continuation of one of many timelines of the game because it's time travel.
Yeah.
So it's going off one of it's not really good or bad, but no one really, it's not the true end timeline, let's put it that way. But it is canon. So this one goes into artificial intelligence actually, and AI has been a big talk within the tech community and science community as of the past 5 years. What with Tesla doing like autonomous driving, Google hasn't really been as up to par with that. But, you know, they're making strides, so I'm actually really looking forward to this.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm probably going to get it for PS4. I don't really want to... Well, like, if I get it for PS4, I can just stream it to my Vita, technically.
Yeah, Steins Gate is a VN, right?
Yeah, it's a visual novel.
Okay, so that's the VN that I saw Connor posting about a while ago.
It's so good.
Okay. Good, because I kept seeing him, like, posting this VN, and I was just like, what the hell is this? It looks very pseudo-realistic.
Oh, Hook's drawing is, like, it's just beautiful. Like, he's the one, if you watched, like, old Vocaloid stuff, like, he's the one who did the illustrations for Black Rock Shooter.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And they actually made Black Rock Shooter in a game. You can buy it off PSN or PS Vita. It's an okay game. I'm glad I bought it, but I'm kind of stuck because of this one fucking mini game you do in between missions. I actually don't remember how to play it now, so if I go back to it, I'm fucked.
Yeah, I had that feeling as well when I went back to some of the older games I used to play as a kid for the first time. It's like after 5 or 6 years of playing with very modernized, commonplace control schemes, you go to like games that were in that genre but just had a completely warped control scheme.
That's like playing Disgaea 1.
Yeah,
Much.
yeah. It was. I played a lot of Halo and a lot of Call of Duty, like in 2008 and 2010, all the way through those few years in high school. And I went back to a hunting game I used to play as a kid, like Cabela's Big Game Hunter, that came out in like 2004, 2005. And it's really weird to be like, okay, the L button on the GameCube controller is put away the gun and take out the gun. Well, up on the D-pad is aim. Like, what the fuck? Okay.
Yeah.
There is no jump. Okay. Sure.
Yeah, Black Rock Shooter is on the PSP originally.
Yeah.
So it controls a bit weird. It's more like the camera angles that are just like.
Yeah. I had that experience as well. Anytime I play that's just like a trend whenever you play a Monster Hunter game, is you either get used to the claw grip, which is like you have to like have your index finger arched over in order to move around, and your middle finger uses the D-pad to control the camera. It's like you get used to really awkward control schemes because the PSP was just an insufferably unintuitive fucking setup for controls.
Yeah. Thankfully, Steins Gate 0 was like going to be a VN where you just had to press X. You kind of interact with people via the cell phone in game, which has been there since the first Steins Gate game.
Yeah.
And then like Chaos Head and then Robotics Notes also fall into the Steins Gate universe. I don't know about Occult 9. Occult 9 is fucking weird. I don't understand the anime right now.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if I'm gonna actually buy on a game day because the problem is in America it comes out like November 29th. I have finals starting December 7th or 8th, and then I go to like the 10th.
Yeah.
So in like 3 days I have, or 3 to 4 days I have finals. But like I come back right after Thanksgiving, and I have just to prep. Like I think one of my for my Photoshop class, like I have to actually have the project due by the time I come back from Thanksgiving break.
Yeah. No
so kidding. I want to fucking play it, but I know I don't have time to play it. It's like, do I be the responsible adult, or do I just play the fucking game because plot?
I mean, you play the game in your spare time.
Yeah.
You can sneak some hours in when like everyone else is asleep.
I share a bedroom with someone, so I can't do that.
Wear headphones. Put a blanket over the TV. That's what I did as a kid. Fucking midnight gaming, had some headphones in, put a blanket over the TV so the light wouldn't shine through.
If my roommate is sleeping, I would just move my PS3 out to the living room and I plug headphones into the TV, but like
That's why I'm really glad that the two TVs I have in my setup right now both have headphone jacks.
Yeah, if only my Bluetooth headset would like fucking sync up to the PS3.
Yeah, PlayStation VR is kind of nice because it also gives you a splitter for audio. So like, audio still goes through the TV and you can mute that, but you can get audio through your VR headset.
I think it's because like the PlayStation 3 Slim, which is what I have, it still has the same power port as the PS4, but like I don't think it has Bluetooth 4.0. I think it's like probably Bluetooth 3.0. So maybe that's why it's not syncing up. Like if I go do it to the PS4, it'll probably sync up better. I haven't tried it yet though.
Yeah. Um,
I just know that like once I play a game that I'm really gonna like, I'm gonna sit there and binge play it because I do the same thing with books, unfortunately. So
yeah, it's one of those. I have that experience as well with a game I recently just bought, which is I finally bought Black Ops 3. Because after Modern Warfare 3 in like 2011, I didn't buy any more Call of Duty games. I skipped Black Ops 2, which I think was 2012. I didn't bother getting Ghosts or Advanced Warfare, and I didn't get Black Ops 3. But since Infinite Warfare is coming out and I played the beta and I hated it, I was just like, okay, I'll spend the $20 and get a copy of Black Ops 3. And now it's like the only game I play on my PS4 right now, outside of the VR demo disc. Which is actually something I wanted to bring up, is that the demo disc is shit. Like they have really cool games in there, but most of the demos are no longer than like 4 minutes.
I think that was the biggest complaint actually about the reviews, that they're just demos. They're not real full games.
They play like demos is the thing. They don't actually like give you a decent amount of the game to experience. The only games I got a feel for were Drive Club VR, Thumper, Job Simulator. Even then, Job Simulator was a 5-minute demo as well, but I still got a glimpse of what it was about, and I wanted it.
Then they should have like released Resident Evil 7 at launch. Like,
you'd think that, but I'm actually kind of glad that they're doing it for New Year's, because what they're doing now is they're releasing like tiny 30-second snippets of gameplay as like little teasers, and it gives you like a very faint glimpse into the dynamics of everything, like inventory management, the crafting system, how combat is going to be handled. They give you very vague glimpses into how things should be handled and what it's going to be like when you play it. And that stuff's going to be very important, because I'm really glad they didn't just give Resident Evil 7 now, because a lot of people are unsure because of how bombastically stupid Resident Evil 6 was. It was a fucking Frankenstein's monster of like 17 different genres, and it didn't know what it wanted to be. So it just made a game about 4 different games.
yeah, I can see why they did that, but I feel like it would have been like more advantageous, if you ask me. But Sony does what Sony does.
Yeah, I think it's actually a smart move in terms of business, because they're releasing it after Christmas, where they're basically guaranteed to have the largest possible install base for VR.
Well, you know what, a game that also is getting VR support?
Hmm.
Toho Kabuto V? I think that's how.
Kabuto.
Yeah, it's getting VR support.
Yeah, Toho. Hooray. Who does Toho now? Is that still Nisa?
Yeah, Nisa is doing the translation and localization.
Okay.
The other thing is what Kotaku posted about early this morning when I was still awake from a monster rehab because I fucked up. There is a pad you can buy for your PlayStation VR. It's like 1,000. It's 1,100 yen. But it's supposed to like go under the headset, so like right here, and it's supposed to make it like more comfortable and like less light to come in. I was like,
I understand that, because when you put on the VR headset, it's like there's a little bit of shine that goes through because the covers aren't exactly far enough out to cover it. So I get it. And 1,100 yen is like $10, I think.
roughly.
So a little rubber pad. I mean, I could make that myself, or use paper.
I mean, for some people, they're probably gonna buy it. I think it was a smart idea, to be honest.
Yeah, it's fair. It's only fair that they release something that people can opt in if they think it would make their value more worth it.
Yeah.
The one thing I really hope to see, though, in the future is that games that have been confirmed for VR support get PlayStation VR support in the future, because I've already talked about how awesome it would be to play Fallout and Skyrim. Well, now that I realize what Skyrim's special edition is capable of with its new engine upgrades, I want to see what VR is capable of with Fallout 4 and Skyrim on PlayStation VR.
I think that's fair that you want that. Didn't you tweet something about the special edition?
I'm sorry?
Did you tweet something about the special edition at some point? 'Cause I vaguely remember something like that.
I don't know if... I definitely know that Skyrim hasn't been confirmed to have VR support, because Skyrim, back when it was like in the infancy of VR dev kits and stuff, people modded in VR support on PC. So it's a possibility.
It's just whether Sony's willing to support it?
Yeah, that's a big thing, because we already know that they were incredibly resistant towards adding modding support for Fallout to begin with, and it eventually fell through. And I don't know if that fell through, and they're like went back on it and was just like, okay, sure. But Sony and Bethesda kind of have a really shaky deal going on.
I noticed they're either liking each other or they're hating each other. It's very odd.
Yeah. I can see why Bethesda's mostly on the PC scene, because they don't get a whole lot of bickering on Steam. Except that one time they released paid mods. But we don't talk about that time.
No. But what we do talk about is Skullgirls' second Encore getting a physical edition for PS4 and PS Vita. So I guess they released it digital, but they hadn't given it a physical release yet?
Yeah, it never had a physical release. But the other big thing is that Skullgirls' second Encore was PC exclusive for like a year and a half, maybe 2 years before it finally got released on Steam. And because it was mostly digital, the people at Limited Run Games actually picked up the game for physical release, which is exciting.
I mean, like, I thought the first Skullgirls game was, like, good, but it was hard. Like,
No. Skullgirls' second Encore is not a sequel game. It's literally just what you would call a patch or an update, where it made a lot of balancing and added more content to the original Skullgirls.
So it was too much of content to put on in a patch. They had to like
release it in an update. Yeah, it was basically like the Super Street Fighter 4 update, which was released as a patch.
Interesting.
But yeah. I think how it went was Skullgirls released originally, and then you could get the second Encore update for like a really discounted price if you had the original game, or you could just buy Skullgirls' second Encore for the price for like $25, I think, or something.
I missed that memo, but that's okay, because I don't really play Skullgirls a lot, to be honest, because it's fucking hard as a fighting game. Like, Smash is like easy compared to it.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can't really compare Smash and Skullgirls, because Smash is attack and aerial-based combat, stuff like that, and Skullgirls is combo-driven.
Yeah, but they're like... Smash is a lot of people's intro to fighting games, and then, like...
It has and always will be a party fighting game, but, you know, Melee was brought to such an extreme that people optimized the hell out of it.
I've had a talk with someone about that.
Yeah.
Because I was like, why do you hate the new Smash Bros? Like, I understand Brawl, and they split it, and I was like, okay. But
I just don't like Smash in general.
Well, I have a close group of friends who I've played Smash with, and like I've gotten better because of that. But it's just like this person. I just felt the reasoning was a bit
shaky.
I
get it. It's I think Melee is the best, but not for any of the reasons anybody likes it. I just don't like Brawl at all because it was slow as shit. And Smash for Wii U, I really only play with friends.
Yeah, well, that was the thing. It's like, but we were like hanging out all together for once in a fucking while, and it's like, why don't we just play it? Like,
yeah, I literally only bought Smash because all my friends had it. Like, I don't even like Smash all that much anymore, as much as I used to as a kid. But I just got the game, and I was like, okay, sure. And I just never bothered to get the DLC characters.
Well, my ex-coworker bought it for me,
Uh-huh.
and I did buy the DLC for Bayonetta.
Hmm.
Although a close friend of mine then complained when I played her, saying she was cheating, and I was like, she's not cheating, she's technically in the game. If Nintendo knew she was like such a problem, they should have nerfed her. And they haven't for a reason. In professional tournaments, I understand where they can ban them, that's fine. But we're casually playing, and I'm not actually playing her very seriously or very well. So stop fucking complaining if I'm playing Bayonetta bitches.
If you want to talk about cheating, I have a game called PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale that we can play.
Oh god, that thing. Ugh, no. Nope.
That'd be a good time for him.
Yeah, just no. Ew.
Yeah, no kidding.
So, there's actually another VN I'd like to talk about, because I love this series as a whole, but not the last game as much. But me and Noah haven't really been talking about getting together for that spoiler cast. But it is Zero Escape series. It is actually coming to Steam, PS4, and PS Vita as a collection. It will be everything that it was in HD is being updated to HD, and 999 is actually getting voice acting.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be 999 versus Last Reward, and then Zero Time Dilemma all in one game. This.
Yep.
So, if you don't know what Zero Escape is also another VN series about time travel, but it's not in the same way Steins Gate is, and there's also a lot of puzzles.
Yeah.
That you have to solve, but like Steins Gate, there's also multiple endings. So it's also like there's murder in Steins Gate, let me put it this way, but like there's a lot of fucking murder in like Zero Escape. So I feel like Zero Escape is much more violent.
Yeah.
Especially if once you play the third game, it's like holy shit, there's so much blood.
Yeah, it's I heard about it. That's all I can say about it.
Yes, like the Zero Time Dilemma is okay compared to the rest of the games because of the development that went into it.
Yeah.
Or lack of, really. Like, I have some issues with the epilogue, and I got the digital booklet, art book for free because of the whole watch bullshit thing that happened. And they explain something before the game starts, and as someone who loves story, I was very angry by this because it's like, why didn't we just have the game start there and then we go from there?
Yeah, you never know with games like this.
I mean, like, I understand why it happened because, like, he was already making the game before it was canceled. Then they let him do the game again, but they only gave him a fucking year to finish it. And I was like, well, no fucking wonder it's like the way it is.
Yeah. That's just what happens.
But overall, it's like a really great visual novel series. It's really interesting. They talk a lot about quantum mechanics. There's a lot of actual scientific theories or what is it? Physiologies?
Yeah.
Philosophies. Or coffee. I've only hit 3. I was just like, fuck it. So yeah, it's actually pretty interesting. Also, Schrodinger's cat. You know,
yeah.
Kitty.
Yep.
Potentially dead or alive, but yeah.
Neither dead or alive.
I don't know. You haven't opened the fucking box.
Yeah. It's basically fucking being like a 3-year-old kid and not understanding the theory of things existing when they're not in your vision.
Well, it's quantum mechanics, essentially.
Yeah.
It's... there's so much science.
If a cat fucking suffocates, that's literally what the theory is. If the cat fucking suffocates in a box and you don't bother to open it, is it actually dead?
Yeah, it's kind of a weird
If you bury
problem.
someone alive and then forget to dig them out before they suffocate, are they actually dead or are they still alive in the coffin forever? And you just never bother to dig them back out to find out.
I understand why this thing exists, but at times it's like, really?
The theory of the theory of quantum mechanics in this sense of fucking the multiple universe theory is that there is a situation where a person is alive or a person is dead, given the Schrodinger's cat theory. That's why I enjoy multiple universe theories, because it literally explains all the fucking stupid quantum mechanics bullshit that you can't really explain with real science.
I mean, does Zero Escape go into that? Kind of.
I think a few games using time travel do utilize the multiple universe theory in some way.
Both, I say, Steins Gate and Zero Escape both utilize those theories because at one point in Steins Gate, they do talk about all of the time travel theories and quantum physics.
Right.
And they do go into detail and or more so in the game than the anime, but it is very interesting. If you're into that. So please buy the game. It's worth your money.
There was a really old, not an old one. I think it's like 2008 or 2009. There was a DSVN game called Time Hollow, which really played with the idea of the multiple universe theory. That I think is actually a fantastic game as well. I think it was called Time Hollow.
I haven't heard of that actually.
It was a DS game. I know that much. But
yeah, that doesn't say a whole lot to me.
Yeah, all I know is that its story is really something. It like really fucks with you if you're not quite used to the idea of there being a multiple universe theory being fully implemented in a story like that.
Interesting. And then Life is Strange plays with chaos theory.
Yeah. What the fuck is up with everyone using quantum mechanics? Like, this is how the universe unwinds and unravels and becomes a black hole and destroys everything.
Honestly, we haven't observed most of these phenomenons. It's all just theoreticals.
Yeah.
We have to reinvent quantum. We have to redo physics anyway if we want to make anything new. So I'm just like, science, take a pick of something, just and go with it for a bit.
We've only just now started to theoretically confirm that dark matter could be something that exists everywhere.
New source of energy.
Yeah, a new source of energy, except if we build up too much of it, it could fucking create a spatial rift that eventually consumes everything.
In theory.
Yeah, in theory.
Well, that's about the game news we have so far this week.
What the fuck did we just discuss? I'm sick and I just realized, I'm high as fuck right now on NyQuil, and I just fucking realized that we were talking about science for 5 minutes. I don't even know anymore.
Well, how about I say with the sale, the November PSN Plus free games on. How about that?
Woo, yes, let's do that.
Okay, so for PS4, we have Everybody's Gone to Rapture, Letter Quest Remastered. We have Pumped BMX Plus, The Deadly Tower of Monsters. So that's for PS4. And for PS3, we have Costume Quest 2, Dirt 3, Letter Quest Remastered, and then, Letter Quest Remastered is on PS Vita, I'm sorry. And then Pump BMX Remix is for PS3, and PS Vita is Letter Quest Remastered and the Pump BMX Plus. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
So those are the games free for November. I don't think they're that great.
Dirt 3 is awesome, but only for racing fans. Costume Quest 2 is a pretty cool RPG.
Well, yeah, it's done by Double Fine.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this month isn't that great.
Yeah. What the fuck is a Letter Quest?
I don't fucking know.
What the fuck is an anime?
I don't fucking know. Oh, I Okay.
I think
saw
I've
something.
seen that request.
I saw something on Twitter about Animal Crossing. So.
Yay.
But we're on PlayStation points, so we have to shovel that for some other time.
Hey, Nintendo Unleashed, you're leaking.
Yeah. Yeah, you are. Oh, hey, okay. Zero Escape series as a whole are coming in the spring of, I guess, next year.
Yeah.
Woo! We have like some sort of release window, hopefully.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's sort of it for this week.
There's a giant sports game sale as well, and there's a Dead Space sale where you can pick up the entire Dead Space trilogy for discounted prices. And the originally Wii exclusive, but now PS3 for PS Move version of Dead Space Extraction, the on-rail shooter spin-off prequel game, you can get for a discount price if you have PS Plus. Who gives a fuck about sports? You could get fucking Madden and goddamn FIFA if you want for like 25% off or some shit. I don't fucking care.
I'd say save your money for Black Friday and Cyber Monday.
Yeah. You don't know what kind of fucking games are going to be on sale in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, but
I'm really hoping that all of the Black Ops 3 DLC will be on sale.
I'd be amazed if there wasn't good sales, to be honest.
Yeah. I just want to get all the fucking zombies DLC for Black Ops 2 and 3. Because I apparently missed out on like 3 years of survival.
I need to make my Christmas list. Oh well, I'll do that like next week.
Yeah. Man.
If I'm not already
I need
sleeping.
to check. I need to check if the local radio station's playing Christmas music already.
They probably are.
Yeah, I don't remember if they do it like the day before Thanksgiving or the day after Halloween anymore.
I just know there's probably going to be Starbucks Christmas cups today.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Not unless you have a shitty family. Then it's the worst fucking time of the year.
It's the worst fucking goddamn time of the year. Where all the carolers have, I don't know, getting the flu and kids are constantly spreading diseases and fucking the plague everywhere, and Christmas gifts are fucking shit because everybody thinks it's Hanukkah all of a sudden.
Oh,
but loved ones are near, so it's the most wonderful time of the year, except for all that shitty stuff that happens before Christmas.
The crazy people are out driving.
It's the worst wonderful time of the year. Go to the mall and get trampled by grandmas just to get some fucking perfume. It's the most awful time of the year.
And then Christmas specials play on loop, and you just want to watch some Netflix.
Feliz Navidad. Nobody knows the actual lyrics because nobody in America speaks Spanish.
God. Okay.
This is how we get banned on YouTube. This is how our podcast gets removed from iTunes. Fucking sick Tyler. High on NyQuil and awake by coffee.
I don't know, this is pretty amusing.
Yeah, well, you think it's amusing. I don't remember anything after I say it.
Nope, but that's what YouTube is for.
You texted me and said, we're doing the podcast at like 8:30. I was asleep at the time, so I woke up at like, you said 9:30, I'm sorry. But I woke up at 8:30. And
I
sent
that to you like at 12:30 a.m. to like 1 a.m.
The thing is that I was asleep at that time. So I wake up at 8:30. It's just like podcast 9:30. It's like today. Yeah, I immediately go take a shower and come out. And it was like 25 minutes until we start. So like, yeah, we're starting at 9:30. It's like, shit. Should I tell her? No, I'm just gonna fucking do the podcast. Let me chug a bottle of fucking NyQuil. Here we go.
Okay, well, I don't think there's anything to plug for this week. We'll just wait till next week when Tyler is much more rational, I guess, and not high on NyQuil.
I'm here to plug something for Blaze Kick. It's called NyQuil. off-brand, like Equate NyQuil. It's very good. It's very good. It'll give you some rational thought. You'll win debates with it. Clearly, just take a bottle with you wherever you go. Don't drive after drinking it. That's the worst idea you can possibly have. Have other people drive you around. It's clearly the best way to do everything. Then when you're done doing all your shit, go to fucking sleep, wake up, drink another bottle of goddamn NyQuil, and go to work the next day, because that's the only way you're going to function in society is if you're 90% lucid. And the only way is to remain lucid is to go to fucking sleep because you're drugged up to shit. And then you get high again on fucking NyQuil and try to function as well there. Don't drink alcohol when drinking NyQuil. It's not good for you. Are we still fucking podcasting right now? Is this even considered a podcast anymore?
Yes.
This is just a fucking drunk dude rambling. That's all this is.
Okay.
Like, I might as well have brought a hobo in from the street and asked him to record something for us. Give him like a $5 bill. It's just like, okay, you can buy a pack of cigarettes with this shit as long as you do the podcast with us. Like, and that's all this is. Fucking a sane person in college, barely sane, and a person who's high on fucking NyQuil talking about PlayStation shit. This is like the worst goddamn podcast of all time.
No, just wait till Christmas time.
I'm going to chug the rest of this fucking NyQuil, going to play some Call of Duty Zombies, then I'm going to go to the fuck to sleep. And maybe I'll wake up by the time Black Friday happens.
Okay, let me just fucking grab shit from PlayStation.
Go ahead.
And you can go to bed.
Fucking Christ. This is the best, worst idea we've ever had. The fact that you're losing your shit over there is just indication that something's working out.
Oh, you have to do this with a straight face.
Do you really have to?
Otherwise it's not gonna come out right.
I have a feeling that nothing's come out right this entire podcast.
Okay.
How many bottles of NyQuil do we have in that house? I'm going to figure that out when we're done. I know we have, like, children's liquid Tylenol. It's, like, blue raspberry flavored. I'm going to chug the rest of that shit as well.
Okay, so you guys know we have a Patreon. And if you give us $1 a month, you will get this podcast a day early. And if we do shit like this, it'll be hilarious.
Do you really want this podcast a day early?
Some people
I have a feeling that we're probably going to want to tweet this out, that you're going to want this podcast a day early.
Well, I'm going to be editing it today, so...
I'm not touching the audio part of this.
I know that. I wasn't going to fucking ask you to do that.
Thank God. Nothing like having somebody edit the audio of a podcast when they can't even fucking talk.
Damn it, Tyler. Okay.
Fuck it. Drop a couple bucks in our Patreon. You get to listen to this pile of shit a day early.
Before for the public, and if you pay us $5 a month, you get all of our original video content early, like a day early.
Whenever we get around to doing that.
Damn it. Okay, so it helps us make content like this, but just on a more daily basis. So if you guys like this, comment, tweet us, just send us a message or comment on it on our website. We're also on iTunes and Google Play.
Probably not for long, depending on how this episode goes.
Oh, God. Damn it, Tyler. Let me finish.
I'm high. Shut up. Be sure to donate to our Patreon. Go to our YouTube tip jar. Maybe follow us on Kickstarter.
Well, we do have a website, and that is blazekick.com. Our Patreon is patreon.com/blazekick.
It's WordPress, not fucking GeoCities.
And then we do have a YouTube channel where we post all this content, and that is youtube.com/blazekickmedia. And then our Twitter is @blazekicktweet. My personal Twitter handle is @demon_sorceress. Tyler's, can you even say yours coherently?
@Justin Bieber. No, it's at Replay Ty Heretic.
And we do have a Twitch, and anytime me, Tyler, or Armando do stream, it is also auto-streamed onto the PlayStation channel. So, could you say that for us, Tyler?
At BlazeKick Live.
And
There's not even an at BlazeKick Live. It's just twitch.tv/BlazeKick Live. Who the fuck uses an at symbol in their Twitch page? Fucking idiot, am I right?
I don't know, Ivan.
Why the fuck is at even a thing on Twitter? Like, it's so... Like, it's... I would have preferred hashtags.
No.
Where's the love for the fucking asterisk symbol?
No one gives a shit, Tyler.
Fucking at suck my cock, am I right? This is the worst podcast ever.
And we're done, guys. We're done.
We're done.
Tyler.
I'm fired. Replay, you're fired.
Bye, guys.